I'm going to lay my demons to rest because it's been on my mind for the past like 4 or 5 months now. There are basically two past like relationships that I've been through, like just years ago, basically. And my first one is, I'm not gonna mention their real names or whatever. And I don't know if they'll ever see this, but I'm gonna be straight up. I'm doing it more so for me and my own mental health because it's been bothering me. Penny, I don't know if you'll see this or ever hear this. I don't know, but and I know that we've basically already reconciled like years ago, but I want to say again that I'm sorry for the way that everything happened and exactly how it ended. It's been so long ago now that I barely even remember how it all came about, but I just know that I was the one that was at fault. I was a dumbass teenager, a dumbass 16-year-old who felt like he could just get away with anything. Yeah, that's who Astro was. And I'm sorry. I wouldn't go in the past and do it any differently, but I just want to let you know that at this point in my life, I am much more mature than I was those years ago. And again, I'm sorry. You didn't deserve what happened. I hope you're doing alright. Me and Rain, this last few years, like, we tried to contact you, but no answer. Hell, we don't even know if you've even still have the same phone number or what. But me and Rain, we still doing good. We still around. We still alright. We're just hoping you alright too. And also, okay, I'm going on to the next one. Just like I said, I'm not gonna say even your real name, Jupiter. Now, I had a lot of fun with you. I really, really did. But it started to become an inconvenience, really. Like, you never hang out with like any of my other friends. You just basically refuse to talk. Like, it seemed like no matter what I brought up, it felt like you just like shot me down the whole time. Like, no matter whatever I brought up, like, sure, like the stuff that we played together was fine. It was cool, but it felt like it was just going nowhere. And due to my past experience, I told myself that I would never ever let it get to, that emotional point, because I knew better at that time. As a matter of fact, with you, I'm gonna be straight up, I was trying to make up for my blunder even years before that. But who knows? Maybe I was still naive. Maybe I was just being too giving. Maybe I was being too nice. Friends would come around and say, "Hey," I'm like, "Okay, maybe you can come along, with us." You never did. You just never did. Trying to get you to talk, but you wouldn't. And I even reassured you that there was nothing to worry about from my friends, hell, or even from me personally. But no matter how many times I reassured you, told you how fun stuff could be, you just never really agreed to any of it. It's almost as if you were afraid to meet people, or like you couldn't come to cope, or whatever, that I had like other friends. I don't know if that's how you really felt or not, but that's how it came off to me. But anyway, I'm not trying to reconcile with you. I'm not even here to ask for forgiveness for like what I said to you, that night, and finally it ended all of it. I understand that what I said was horrible, because basically what you had said to me, I was like, wow, after After everything that I had done, after the way that I treated you, I went out of my way to be very kind until and to the point that even when I got sick of it, I still stuck through to it. But basically, and I know you remember what you said. I'm not even going to mention it in this video, but I know you remember what you said. That is what tipped me over to my breaking point. But I'm not even going to say that well, fine. Deep down inside, I regret the way that I ended it. But I wouldn't change the past. That's all I'm saying. And that I feel like I've reached the apex of my maturity. And that the me, the Astro right now, would be able to put up with you a hell of a lot better. Like right now, I'd understand, what I should have done. And I'd know how to balance it better. But those couple years ago, no, I was still immature. I still didn't. I guess apparently I was still a little pushy or whatever. I don't know. It's like I thought I wasn't pushy. It's like I try every so often. I wasn't just constantly asking. But whatever. That's basically all I want to say. It's just that. The old saying goes, if I knew then like what I know now, things would have been differently. So that's it. I'm much more mature than I was like those couple years ago, and damn sure a lot more mature than I was even as a teenager. I don't know what you're doing or where you are or how you ended up, but I will let you know that I do indeed regret the way that I ended it. I could have went about it a different way. Had I went about it a more mature way and kept up that maturity and kindness that I decided to have and be more self-aware of in my own heart, things would have turned out a hell of a lot better. After my previous blunder, I try to be like overly kind, being extremely understanding of situations. Like I never saw you talk or play with like really anyone. I never saw you really have relationships with anyone else other than me. And I did feel sorry for you. That's why I was always there. Always there. But it seems like I gave too much. And I didn't balance it out. I didn't know how to balance it out. I didn't know how to break off just a little bit and be away from you for a minute. I didn't know how to do that. But the me right now would know. I know how to balance it all. So how it ended that night, I wouldn't redo it. I'm just letting you know that I'm much better today. And I truly believe that I'm as mature as I could be. Yeah, maybe I may make mistakes in the future. Maybe I may be I don't know, but I feel like in terms of social stuff like this, I feel that I am as mature as I could possibly get. Certain other situations may come up that I may not know how to deal with, but I at least know how to balance them out now. And sometimes other things may be out of my control. Whatever. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to finally lay my demons to rest, because this has been on my mind for so long now. Like constantly. It feels like it's been like 5 months straight. And I'm not going to be held back by my past anymore. Like from me being like an asshole of a teenager to being unconditionally like nice and ridiculously giving because of the way I was as a teen. I've learned from all of it, and I'm not going to make that same mistake again. It's not going to be that later on in my life. It may not be that same exact mistake. It'll be something different that I can still learn. That's all I wanted to say.